Okay, now I've switched to the other side of the bench. Here's our blade. Here's our guard. Very simple operation the way that I do it. I'm going to lay the guard there. This is nothing more than just a piece of leather that I've cut. The trick here is to take the leather, make sure you have a nice even flush side. You can see where I've squeezed a lot and it's bowed up. But I'm going to butt that right up against the plunge cuts. Then what I do is I put it in the vise with the vise jaws clamping down right at that plunge cut. So essentially what I've done is now the leather is pushing in so I don't get any mars or marks, but I've also created a stop by using the leather against the plunge cuts. Now what I'll do is I'll put the guard in place, get it about where I think it needs to be. Here's my tool I use for driving guards on. It's nothing more than a piece of square old brown micarta. All I've done is taken a 5/16 mill and milled it. This particular piece I think is about 11 inches long, which I've got about 10 inches of cut. And what this will do is this fits over the tang of a hidden tang, just like this. And using just a typical ball peen, you can tap that guard into place. So now we've got our guard driven in place. Let's take it out and see what we've got. Okay, we got a little bit of gap up here at the top, and if you notice, you'll see a tiny bit of puckers and things like that on the guard material. That's not a big deal to me because I'll tap this back off, and then I'll face this guard off the way that I want it, either on the belt sander or on the granite slab or whatever. And then once I get the guard finished, this blade will get etched. Once everything's etched, I'll actually tap this back in place. That's something else you guys need to see. I actually built a micarta tool for taking these guards off. Basically, it's just a block of micarta that I milled down, milled a slot in, and it fits in the jaws of the vise like so. And all you do is lay the knife with the guard on it, come back to the tang, slight taps, and guard and the knife are apart. You can see the places here where the heel and the top of the shoulders on the knife blade have made marks in the guard. That's okay, no big deal. Just as soon have a little recess like that myself. But the only thing I need to do now is finish this down and make it nice and flat, put whatever finish I desire onto it, and that's how I fit a guard.